Hi, my boys. Hey, Alexa, turn off music, please. Okay, I've gotten this magazine, and I got in this magazine for you boys. They want me to do a video because someone wants to put me away in prison, and someone yeah. So I have proof. I have some proof, but right now the principal in the school district, most recently, this is what they're saying. Most recently on Saturday, July 8th, 2023, respondent again parked her graffitied vehicle in front of the district office. Additionally, respondent was again wearing red face paint on her face. The district office was closed and there was no legitimate business purpose for a respondent to enter the district office parking lot. See Exhibit 6. I'm familiar with the assessors associated with a mass shooter. Especially there are 15 top assessors that are associated with a mass shooter. Respondent currently demonstrates many of the top assessor, including mental health, financial strains. She admittedly has no job and marital problems, divorce, parentheses. See Exhibit 7. Respondent has Respondent has also posted on social media about Sandy Hook, the school shooting, which results in 26 individuals being murdered, with 20 of the victims being the age of 6 and 7. See Exhibit 8. They're trying to portray me as a killer clown. Given respondent intimidating and threatening behavior, along with threatening statements towards me, other district trustees and staff members, and other local public officials, I'm extremely fearful for my safety and the safety of all district employees, students, and visitors of all district properties. I do not feel safe with respondents near or presence of any district properties. I am very concerned and fearful for that respondent and will act on her threatening behaviors, resulting in extremely physical injury and the death to me and numerous district employees, students, and it means that death to me and numerous district employees, students, and visitors to the district properties. I truly believe that the respondent has the means and the intent to engage in such conduct if she is prohibited near district properties. I declare under penalty and perjury that the foregoing is true and correct to the best of my knowledge, and if called upon testifying, I would completely do so. Exhibit 17 the 17th day of July 23 in the city of Westminster for the court Orange County. David Johnson. You are fucking pedophile. No fucking way you're gonna fucking silence my fucking goddamn voice. Sickening, very sickening, disgusting. My son, Anthony, this is your police report. Anthony, on assault on Anthony, Warner Middle School, 6/12/2019. Pedophiles. I'm done. I was a victim in the school district. Now I'm not a child anymore. Now I'm a mother screaming that these teachers and principals are still working. Nah, I'm not gonna shut up. No, because he was involved in Amy's West bullshit. This is just so disgusting because I told Amy Wash Peterson and Kim Miss Breckenridge about this whole fucking shit. This is so fucking ridiculous. He needs to be in prison, and he has a wife as a teacher. Body camera Handwritten note by victim, doctor's note explaining injury, statement written by Holly Harville when spoke. And everything I do, I'm protected by the ancestors because I'm writing these out. They're writing themselves out. And now they're taking me to court again because, yeah. Anyways, this was disgusting because this guy, this police cop, school cop, as soon as I walked in the office, he's like looking me up and down, and I wasn't for him. I thought for some reason it happened so fast, but he was looking at me up and down. I'm like, you're disgusting. And so, and a voice in the back of my head saying, you're gonna see him again. And I'm like, well, then I knew what I saw was, I was meant to see that. So, and he writes it down in here. He writes it down in his notes. And I'm like, if he writes it down in his notes, then that means it's something. So, injury Perforated, it's eardrum. It's punctured eardrum. Eardrum was being punched. So if there's a damage, the ear was damaged. The ear had a slight hole in it. Nothing visible, nothing photographed. Suspect unknown, and the possibility. There's all blocked off. That's clear. You can see that. Okay. On the listed date and time, I was at Warner for an unrelated call. The principal, T. Harville, advised me a parent, Tina Tapia, came to the school wanting to speak with WPD, Westminster PD, in reference to an injury her son and Anthony Tapia sustained after he was punched by another student off campus. The injury was documented and as a performed I can't say it, right eardrum by Alex Wilkins, the doctor, on June 6 6/11/19 at Paramount Care Medical Group in 111 West 17 Santa Ana, California. Now I picked certain medical groups because my grandma was a nurse, so I was just following the numbers. So the Paramount came again in. I was wondering why Paramount and the number 696 June 11/19. I was wondering why they're like showing me that number, and then Paramount came again when I was working with Walmart. None of the parties involved were present at the time of Harville explaining the circumstances to me. She did not provide me with a statement she wrote down when she spoke to me. And the name is Blankoff. In summary, the statement from Blank stated he saw Blank slap Anthony on the right ear side of the face. I responded to the victim and addressed that and had them meet me in the lobby of their apartment complex. I greeted them and explained why I was there. I gave Anthony a Gladys R. I don't know that word. With his mother. They're just doing the rights, I think it was. Tina present. Initially, Anthony was confused, and I had to explain better with what the Gladys R. admonishment was. Once I felt he better understood, then he proceeded. But to me, I don't understand, like, it's just a play of words, whatever they were saying. I went to ask him about the incident that caused the injury to his ear. Anthony advised me that on Tuesday, if it was right or wrong, that was what it was, to inform him, like, what was a lie and what was a wrong, like, what he knew. Anthony advised me that on Tuesday, on today's date, approximately 3 classmates were making fun of him because he was sweating a lot at gym class. Anthony said that they were calling him names, and he admitted to calling them names back in response to their bullying. He said they continued to make fun of him but did not touch him in any way. Anthony, remember this bullying things, right? My bullies kept coming after me. And your dad was made friends with them and became friends. And he was one of them. I guess he was one of them. Anthony said that school he was again followed by the three classmates, blank, and he continued to walk away northbound on Newland away from the school. He also said that there was another student following laughing, and that was occurring. Anthony said that 3 named boys and were much smaller than him, and he has been a wrestler for several years and was afraid to hurt them because of his size difference. He said he tried to ignore them, but they continued to make fun of him. He said an unknown person punched him from behind and stumbled towards, but didn't fall. He said he looked down and continued to walk away. He said at the time, an unknown person struck him in the right ear, causing extreme pain, and vision became blurry. He said he turned to look, but his vision was blurry and he could not identify who struck him. I asked if there was anyone that could identify the person, and he wasn't sure. His mother, Tina, said she wants to prosecute if the identity of the assailant is learned. She said Anthony will not be going back to school and will be transferring school district to prevent this from continuing. I explained to Tina and Anthony to use his best judgment in the future, and if needed to defend himself to prevent being injured, and also being used and to restrain to not become an attacker. Tina said she is more concerned about what wanted the incident to document it because she feels these students will continue to get in trouble throughout their time as students. I'm becoming familiar with blah and blah. He already knew who I was talking to because of their previous crimes reported and incident that have been reported by the school administration. I attempted to contact them by telephone and arranged a time to speak to them, but there was no answer. Of course they're not going to be answering because their parents are not from America. These teachers in school district knows that immigration kids are hard to deal with. They'll be the first one to go to jail. Principal Harville started the students will most likely be suspended for the remainder of the school year with no further action. The school ended like 2 days after that because this happened at 6/12. So it's pointless. And then I have the information the doctors know, and then I also put Anthony into therapy, which I don't have the paper with me, but I have it in here somewhere. Oh, let's see if I did that. So the school district is in fact trying to silence my voice. I've been an advocate for these kids, for my kids too, and for other kids that don't have parents. I didn't have parents either. Since I saw this, how am I going to do it? Sandy Hook was prevented. And so is the LA shooting was prevented. 100% was prevented. And David Johnson shouldn't have been. He is dealing with the mafia, cartels. Yeah, there's noises here. And yet no judge looked at this. They have no idea what this is what's going on. So Free Justice 8, what the fuck? I'm not going to read all this. And I've been posting this because it's the truth. It's the truth. This was Exhibit 7 or something like that. It's the truth. And then I also did my spell, my witchcraft. It says, I break all, I take all, dust to dust, ash to ash, burn, baby, burn. Now let's go to sleep. And that is the London bridges. London bridges falling down. Ashes, ashes. We all fall down. And Hitler told me personally, he got the idea, everyone got the idea from this Holocaust idea that he was so heavily a part of. He got the idea from the Americans, from the presidents. What they did to the Americans, what they did to the indigenous people of Turtle Island. They did that. Hitler got the idea from the presidents, the United States, America, the government. So the schools will not teach you about this, will not teach you about this. That is life. This is life. And there's a ball. My throat's gonna close up. Let's go to 33. The dark side of heaven. So, the school district is shutting my voice, and I want I haven't seen you boys in 3 years, and the school district knows it. These everyone knows it. So remember, I did this. I even posted it online to Channel 7. For you, this is this is what Lauren Tapia did. Also, you can keep communicating with the dead. You can continue learning about the government and about your ancestors, but I just want you to take your medication and go to therapy so you don't mistreat your boys. You were being very mean to them, and you were hurting them, and they're hurting them. I know deep down you are a great mother. I know you used to be so loving, and you used to take such good care of them. I will admire that and be proud of you for that. This doesn't make sense because you're talking like you were there. You were never involved at all. So this, you have a fucking gun, and the school district is hiding that. How many teachers are involved in this human sex trafficking? That is disgusting. What I saw in Anderson, and they're trying to shut me up, that whole fucking Tapia family. There's a reason why they're not using Tapia in the court, and the court knows this. So when that cousin of yours got all cut up in pieces because that fucking cartel did something, well, then you best believe that our ancestors are after everybody in that fucking family too, because they're fucking here and they've been here. So that Amy West is a big part of that cartel too. I'm not stupid. I'm tired. I'm very tired. I'm going to read this again. Also, you can keep communicating with the dead. You can continue learning about the government and about your ancestry. But I just want you to take your medication and go to therapy so you don't mistreat your boys. You're being very mean to them, and you're hurting them. I know deep down you are a great mother. I know you used to be so loving and used to take good care of them. I will admire that and be proud of you for that till the day I stop breathing. But right now you need your medication to help calm you down. It's not about the dead people and the ancestors, but about the government. It's about you going to therapy and taking your medication so you're not mean to the boys. Please think about it. Think about your boys. You're not letting me see my boys, and you're lying. You're the one that fucking cheated. You're the one that hired people to murder me. You are the one that hired old classmates to hire me, just like what Frank did. Stupid. Please, you say that you'll do anything for your boys. Please, I beg you to take your medication. The boys need their mothers. Go to therapy. Be better yourself, okay? You don't believe in medication or therapy? Then do it for your boys. Not me, your boys. Fuck me, you hate me, but you know you don't hate your boys. Do it for them. They want to see you, but they want to see you healthy. Please, it's not for me. I'm not asking for myself. It's for my boys. Be their mother. Take your medication. I don't need fucking medication. I need the fucking truth. The truth needs to be out, and the truth is out. And for Stephanie, stop harassing me and my husband. You sent threats to us online. They're not threats. They're facts. They're truth. They're truth. Everything I say is truth. Through Facebook and Instagram, your children will be returned to Lauren, and I will not tolerate your behavior. You want to go to court? We will absolutely do that. You work on yourself. The boys will brought to me by mom, and because Anthony is self-harm. Anthony was stressed out and was suicidal. Stop threatening me. Stop harassing me. Take me to court, please, so I can show them all the things that you have done. If you're so right, then the courts will side with you, and you will never see or hear from me again or them. You just like you wanted. I can't argue with you anymore. Don't contact me again. This was February 8, 2022. You set this up, Stephanie. You really set this up. You're taking away my boys, and even mom knows. You know mom is fucking abusive as fuck. And I have all her proof too that she was abusive to us when we were little. We were already in the court system, Stephanie. We were already in the court system. Lauren Tapia is not who he says he is. You married a lawyer and you lied trying to get to my boys. You set this whole shit up just for money. Just for that Indian money. Dad's not here. Yeah, you didn't like Dad. Dad was trying to help you, but you didn't. You didn't accept his apology. That's fine. That's fine. But you need to accept that he is dead and he is still helping you, and he's going to help me put you away in jail. Because that's where you need to fucking be. You took away my kids. You did what you did, and then you're fucking lied, and you left me with fucking mom. No fucking way. You two need to be in a jail together. Jail cell together. And I hope you watch me die. And I hope this is the video that you need to see to wake up and realize that I've been with my kids the whole fucking time trying to get help and support, and no one would fucking help me. Look at what happened to Mark and Stacy because Mandy's fucking bullshit. Because Mandy just wanted money. Jerome is fucking sick. Charlie is fucking sick. George is fucking disgusting and sick. They all need to go to jail. With you, Stephanie. I needed a sister. I wanted a sister, and I was trying to help you. And no, you wanted me dead and gone because you're friends. Well, then, that is a dark side of heaven. This is what it is. I don't want to be here anymore, and there's no reason for me to be here anymore, and I don't. Because the school district and the schools, these teachers and lawyers and doctors, they're not going to tell the truth because it's all about money. They're not going to give up anything because they don't care. They're selfish. There's so many people that got away with murder right now because of pandemic. A lot of these people shouldn't be getting shots. They should have, these doctors, if they were really doctors, they should have educated themselves and stood up for the rest of the people going, you know what, the government's lying, this is not real, this is not real, I can't do this, I'm not going to be a doctor. But no one's doing that. Now look at what's happening. You're seeing the downsides. This is karma. I'm staying away from everything. I have to be inside because still people can't tell the truth. So lights out for me, blackout. I've been like this. I love you boys. I miss you. And there's no one for me here. So I'm celebrating, and this is my time because I don't believe in God and Jesus, and I know where I am at. And I'm going after the Pope and the school districts involved from the human sex trafficking. I have proof right there. What more do you want to see from me? What more proof do you want? I don't have my kids. I'm screaming. I'm a good parent, and these teachers know that. Where is the therapy at? Why wasn't that brought up? My kids were already in the therapy. Why wasn't that brought up? Where are my kids? That's disgusting. I want revenge, and I'm going to get revenge, and I'm seeking revenge, and I will not forgive and forget. I have to forgive myself first. So that is payback. That's everybody's payback. So when I say dust to dust or burn baby burn, that is Oak Nation. That is my ancestors telling me I got this. I love you boys. And wherever you're at, I'll be there. See you boys in a bit.